Hi everyone, it's that day and 3.5 has dropped, so I'm just going to do a PvP stream on 3.5.1 and we'll take a look at what changes have taken place and go from there. Maybe something great. Fingers crossed, no jittery pips or something like that. Anyway, hope you enjoy the stream. Alright, 3.5.1 is here. Let's check this out. So it's dropped maybe an hour or so ago, maybe 2 hours, and there are some known issues right now, like loaner ships aren't working, subscriber ships aren't working, Pro-Tem bounty missions aren't working. AI is jittery as fuck. Yeah. So they've got some issues. The platform is having to refresh and update, so like loaner ships and stuff aren't available right now. So one thing I really want to test in here is
your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
It's the pips. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump in a ship and just go and kill some stuff and do some testing. Yeah, now you know that player. Concierge. Oh, that's shit. Oh my god. Character's been on the source already. So far, server's really smooth. They would be, because they've all just been refreshed. No issues so far with them. Unsure about frames. Frames are good. And I'm going to go through some of the patch notes as we're in Quantum and stuff like that. Okay, whilst the shields are charging, so 3.5.1, the current known issues, the NPC assessed beacons are no longer functioning if the server's been running for a while. Bed logout, it's a strange one because they're saying that bed logout is fixed, but then a known issues with bed logout doesn't work on planetary services and may be inconsistent elsewhere. So I think if you log out in your bed in space, you're fine. I think there's some weird stuff happening with people coming back from logging out on planet surface to be in the middle of the planet or falling through the planet or exploded on the planet or something similar. Interesting. We need the Pro-Tem bounty mission to pop up. I think that's bugged still. I raised a Jira on that today, so let's see what happens there. And the last one is that the AI and player ships can sometimes appear to jitter or vibrate. Well, fuck you. Like, it's just so fucking annoying. Let's see how bad this is. Like, PvP in this game, shooting another ship, and missile applications. Like, it should just be a core competency of the game and should be fixed. It just shouldn't, like, not fucking work. I mean, I Oh shit. I don't understand. Like missions and all that stuff, fine, they're bugged. Get that. Complexity. Shooting a fucking target? So annoying. Anyway, I'm still not smoking, which is great. And maybe that's why I'm just a bit weird about fucking not being able to shoot stuff. So we'll head to SPK real quick and see if we can find any targets here. Already got some weird like mouse lag. I mean, okay, so that's the negative side, right? But 3.5.1, 3.6 is like very close to Evocati. I think SIG did well with putting in a lot of quality of life changes.
Quantum drive is now off.
Even if like the normal things aren't working. Alright. So we've got nothing here, okay. So you can see this strange misalignment as well between the in the HUD, right? Between the quantum drive spoolers.
Drive is now on.
So where are we going? So we've got some strange QT direction issues.
Quantum drive is now off.
SIG, I had such high hopes for you this time. But you can see there's like my fucking OCD is going crazy with the HUD being off center. Like, how do they not see this stuff? I mean, come on, shouldn't be difficult stuff. Maybe it will be fine. I just had very high expectations of 3.5.1. And so far,
Quantum drive is now off.
seeing weird shit. So yeah, there was that. Sorry, I don't know. Maybe I'm too tired or something. Long day at work today. You know how that feels, right? And you just want some one thing, like, come on, one thing has to work. And then that fucking disappointment. Anyway. So server performance is good. We'll start going through some of the updates and features soon. So this is Gillette Family Farms. It's one of the trade routes on Selin, and it doesn't have an armistice zone. So it's nice if you get ships come here. Getting some strange movement. The ship, there is no movement in my mouse, and yet we are turning left, and everything is straight and true. You can see. That's weird. Oh, it's stabilized. Okay. Okay, so for bug fixes, so like new features, of course, there's the 300 series that's customizable. Whether you like the customization or not, it's a personal thing. So if you don't like it, it's a real tough argument for you to tell people that they shouldn't like it also. I had a play around with it in PTU and on Evocati, and it was really cool, really slick actually. Nice customization. I ran some videos that should be live now on my channel, looking at the 300i, the 325A, looking at the 350R, and those with customizations worked really well. There was a few bugs with the 300i with one of the packages. The power plant wasn't enough to fire the shields, so that's a crazy thing. So yeah, they're really nice. So if you haven't seen them, check them out, and check out the videos, see what you think. The 300i is a cool ship. The 325 I'll probably buy. It looks fucking cool in black, in my view. The 350R, I don't get it. I don't understand it. That's probably because it's a part of the game I don't play or I'm not interested in, but I don't understand it. So, yeah. So they're cool. So we've got the customization. I think that's really awesome because that's going to lead to some really cool stuff. And everyone talks about like microtransactions and all that stuff, but come on, really, like if someone wants to spend $1 to put a fucking coffee machine in their ship, I mean, come on, how can you like? Then you have this pay to win. No one fucking. How do you win by putting a coffee machine in there? Like, come on. Or a fucking microwave for Big Bennies or whatever it is. Come on, really. Microtransactions are a normal part of gaming, and it enables us to continue to fund the developers and further aspects of the game. So I think it's a positive thing. So we've got the whole customization on the 300 series, which is really nice. But one of the massive, like really cool things, components that you don't lose. You got it. Components that you don't lose when your ship's killed. Awesome. Like, Sig, you smashed that one. So components and weapons, etc. You can kit out your ship. You can earn in-game currency. You can kit out your ship with mil-spec or similar. Whatever it is that you do in the game. And you're not going to lose shit. So your ship dies, it respawns with the weapons and the components. That is, for me, is a really huge part. I think it's a really cool part of the game that is been really needed, because like am I missing something? My god, it's been a very long day. It's such a necessity, right? Because think about it, why grind in the game? There's nothing to grind for. There's no win. But if you can buy components for your ship, then you can have a good time, especially if you're into PvP. So I think that's really cool. There's some like feature updates, like an updated menu button background. Okay, right. Like, I don't think that's a feature update for me. So in the universe, audio ambience has been passed, updates to reflectiveness around Area 18, which is really nice. I haven't seen them yet, but I'll look to try them out. Available locations where Altrusia toxin can be sold and bought. Now that's cool. That's cool because that again opens up more content generation, more risk. Some strange things happening in here. Okay, so that's more risk, that's good. Ship items from the customizer, more availability around the verse, which is really nice, really cool. What else is there? New buildings, lights, decals, LEDs at area 18, if you like that stuff. And for female characters, they have lowered the box position. So that's really nice too. No, it was a bit of... I'm joking. It was a bit of a problem. So we are off to Bountiful Harvest. Bountiful Harvest on Damer is another location that does not have an Armistice zone. And I don't know whether that's a defect or whether that is planned. I hope it's planned, because fuck yeah. Bring on the trade. I think medical supplies are being moved from Port Ollie to Bountiful Harvest, so that's good. Good stuff. So yeah, lowered box. 300i, there's been some 300i flight behavior changed. And some changes to the audio in that. Then we get into bug fixes, like a hella bug list. Restricted area audio alarm should no longer continuously playing. Thank you, Sig. That's driving us insane. Delivery missions no longer be occasionally withdrawn upon delivery. And seen a lot of people being hacked off about that. Players should no longer occasionally load into the game before the ground, causing them to fall to their deaths. Yeah. Some ships should no longer spawn partway into the ground, damaging them. Which is, they're really funny, like sometimes you see them with fucking noses. Guards should no longer stay hostile after killing the player. Fix an issue causing ships to sometimes spawn in a different location than listed on the ASOP terminal. Fix broken kiosks in Area 18 Kasaba outlet. If you're a Kasaba user, then yeah, I mean, like, write something in the comments, because I don't see many people in there, but still, it's a bug fixed, I guess. Improvements to AI ship flight to reduce the wobble habits. Sig. I don't think that's true. I jumped in for a little bit after I had updated tonight, and fucking AI was worse than ever. Like, literally worse than ever. So I guess we'll have to see about that one. I don't think that's true. The down satellite mission should now properly progress. That's cool. Turret's FPS AI should no longer respawn if one player in a group dies whilst doing a related mission. Switching genders in the character customization should no longer cause a skin tone mismatch. Okay, then. And then we're at Bountiful Harvest. The reason why these places are so cool is because drug running margins are not so good anymore. So people running drugs are moving over to more normal things, so Jump Town, selling Stash House, etc. and not so good anymore. What else do we have? Okay, so players should no longer be able to eject from the Hawk in Astro Armada. That sounds cool. Switching genders. Oh, we've done that one. Arena Commander and Star Marine rental should now process correctly. Oh, that's nice, right? So wreck was an issue in Arena Commander, so buying weapons and stuff was just it didn't work. That's really nice. I have an absolute ton of wreck. Added missing impact effects for the Coda pistol. Missiles should now consistently do damage, and they do, but that has been fixed. The only problem is missiles are like not applying correctly. They do damage, but they're not applying correctly. Now, whether that is as a result of velocity or explosive radius or something like that, they're not. So you put 10,000 DPS of missiles out, and it doesn't even like it hits you, but it doesn't like take your shield down when your ship has 7,000 DPS of shield. I don't think so. Fix some issues that prevented Ultra Truths in shown in cargo after purchase. Purchase cargo should now appear in the hold of the Avenger Titan. Fix for missing audio ambience at Lawville Security and Customs. Fix for scanning loop re-triggering repeatedly when mining. Yeah, I saw that. Yes. The steel stash mission marker should no longer disappear if the user dies during the second objective. There should be no longer the missing shadows for some graphical settings that causes a film grain effect. Now, I've seen the film grain effect, a lot of people talking about it, but I've never experienced it, so that must be situational, but hopefully that is fixed. What else? The list goes like on and on and on. Ruto's maintenance mission should now correctly update. That's good. They should no longer get near restricted UI warnings when not near a restricted area. Yeah, we've all seen them, man. Oh my god, they're crazy. Delivery lockers at Riker Memorial should now constantly spawn boxes. Fixed for glasses that disappear when dropped at the G-lock bar. Interesting fixes. Players should no longer be able to bypass the transit system collision to get out of the train in the city and walk around. I bet a lot of people missed that one. Black box recovery mission should no longer be withdrawn as the player's flying away with the box. Vehicles should no longer bounce and clip through the ship lifts. That is awesome. Like, really awesome. Hit should now properly register, and pips should be relatively accurate. Oh, oops. We shall see, I guess. Yeah, we shall see. Okay, where are we? 300i should no longer experience improved acceleration at certain damage states. Players should no longer dip between the transit platform and train at Lawville, occasionally causing injury or falling through. The doors on the Caterpillar should now properly lock. Sig. Applause. Fixed an issue where mineable deposit would show up, it would not show up. The player was less than 1,000 meters away when scanning. I saw that in the mining, 3.5 mining video. Frustrating. Destroyed ships are now read only in the VMA, including in the hangar, preventing them from going into a bad state. And passengers on other ships should now have their spawn location saved upon arrival at a new station. And there's been some technical fixes as well. So 3 server crashes have been identified and fixed, and 3 client crashes have also been fixed. So, I mean, that's really good. I mean, that's one hell of a bug list, right? Not bad for 3.5.1, and yeah, like 3.6 is very close. So anyway, if you find anything that is like that, then drop a note in the comments. That'd be cool to read and see what you're finding in there as well. Bountiful Harvest is dead. How many people are on this? It looks like a full server. That's good. apart from they're not here. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on Pro 10 bounty missions. We need to do that to get back into bounty hunting. Need to find another player, so we're gonna head over to Grimhex. There seems to be another calibration bug in there.
Quantum drive is now on.
We'll check out Grim, and then we'll just do a quick tour around around Crusader. But yeah, generally, let's see what we've got in terms of frames.
Quantum drive is now on.
That side of EA left, 50 FPS, dropping.
Quantum drive is now off.
So frames are not great. We'd typically be getting about 80 FPS here, so we're down in the 45s, which is strange. What's happening here? Did it lag or? Okay. We'll go ahead and see if we can see what's happening with these pips. So the pips are quite smooth then, that's quite nice. Let's wait for shields to regen. Tips are pretty smooth. Got a lot of jitter now. Fuck you, Sig. And we get a 30k. That's why we stream live, ladies and gentlemen, so you get to see everything. Ah, poor Alizar. My ship was stored on Daymar. Okay. Interesting.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Finally get a fight. And then look what happens. Oh, brother. The last ASOP selection is still bugged. You scroll down, sometimes it hides your last ship. If you scroll down multiple times, you see it again. Oh, so let's... I'll save that one for another day. I want to test the S9s on the Retaliator. A capsule. X Spectrum. Yeah, so this issue right now of no ships, loaner ships, etc. is being resolved. I'm just gonna do a real quick loadout on the Aegis, the Arrow. Curious of some. Okay, so the Anvil Arrow, 2 gimbaled Scorpion GT 215s. I like to Omnifit. Let's see what they have in dumpers. Not much. Oh, this GT's gone. Hmm. Well, it looks like there's an inventory issue as well here. Like, I think I got about 20 something gimbal mounts, and 14 GT220s, so they haven't copied across or are not available. That's not so good. Well, okay, that's not going to help us. We'll just head out in the Sabre.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
So frames have definitely taken a dive in this patch.
Quantum travel initiated.
So yeah, certainly a lot lower than what they have been.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated.
We get one fight. One. And what happens? A fucking 30k. Thanks.
Quantum travel complete.
Where is everyone? Come on. Like, all in party in our corp or something? Aha. Oh, yeah, really? See you later. Oh, gonna catch that. Oh my god, where is it? Yeah, so just that didn't happen. No. So is this guy like stationary now, or? Look at the fucking pip jitter in that. How? So we've also got the small cargo icon appearing. Is also another strange bug that hasn't been resolved. This is happening a lot, where you get a calibrated lock on your jump point, and then you can't UT to it. Second time it always seems to work.
Travel initiated. Contact.
let's just try an NPC. See what is happening, exactly happening with these pips. The NPC not moving, like a lot of lag there. Oh, okay, Origin. Very nice. Oh, okay, so we got some hits there with missiles. That was interesting. Oh, and there we go. Boom. That was good fun. That 325 was really quick. It was like at full yaw. It was at full yaw. It was really outrunning us.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
I was kind of curious after I ran some tests on there and some ship reviews of the capabilities. So PTU and Evocati are not really. They're not PvP environments unless you unless it's consensual. so I wasn't able to PvP the remodel. But, pretty cool. Quick. I will take this out and either win or lose. And the pips on the saber seem to be, under most circumstances, performing better than 3.5. So that's good. Need a few more samples before be like super confident, right? But now the Arrow is a sweet ship. It's cheap. It's OP currently in the overall calibration of ships.
Quantum drive is now on. Okay.
But it was interesting, we saw the missiles apply, and those missiles actually took the shields down, so maybe 3.5.1 has seen additional tweaks. That's good.
Quantum drive is now off.
Pretty annoying. Could be fun if someone's trying to get away though.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now
NPCs seem to be stationary again until you get like really close. That's a bit strange. We'll go ahead and Arrow versus Arrow would have been cool, right? So there's the pip jitter that we were describing. A lot of pip jitter in here still. Or maybe Arrow doesn't want to play or something like that. Such a shame. Well, so anyway, I've given a really good roundup on 3.5.1. There's a lot of bugs and a lot of improvements, but like the core components are still broken. The AI is basically fucked, and you know, like doing super weird things most of the time, like sitting here, I'm not moving, and then when it is moving, it's like, like, come on, I mean, this is just core mechanics. And PvP pits are just the core of that is just it's just not working. We can switch to rear pips. At least the snap aim pips are fixed now, so that's a good thing. But there's just core mechanics are broken, and they've been broken for a while, but yeah, that's it. But lots of good bug fixes, depends on what you're into in the game. So thanks for watching the stream, and if you like this stuff, then just subscribe, and if you hit the bell, boys, then you can get notifications. I do a lot of different things here, so if you like it, then follow. But 3.5.1, so enjoy. Share in the comments what you find, or if you agree or don't agree with the things that I found in here. Then always good to have a different perspective. Anyway, that is that. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll catch you on the next one. Tomorrow is Friday Night Fight, so that's like a couple of hours of as much PvP. Will be camping trade runs and hunting players, so that should be fun. So I'll see you there, and thanks for watching again. Bye.